Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. Now, you might be wondering, bro, why are you so close to the mic and why are you speaking so softly? Well, the truth is, as you know, I'm in Asia and this is not my house. In fact, I'm here in my mother-in-law's house. Now, usually I'm a lot more enthusiastic when I'm filming, but today's a weekend, she's at home right outside my door, so if I'm screaming, it's not that good. Look, I want to be a good son-in-law, okay? But anyways, today, let's talk about Simplii Financial's global money transfer. Cause here's the thing, Simplii Financial has been pushing their global money transfer product for a while now, and I just want to see how it compares to other options like Wise. And if you didn't know, Wise is known to have one of the lowest fees in Canada to transfer money abroad. And what's more, I did a review on the Simplii Cashback Visa card a couple weeks ago, and one of the perks is that you can use that card to transfer money abroad and you get cash back, which on paper sounds overpowered. Here's the problem. If the service charge for Simplii Financial for transferring your money abroad is way too high, it might still not be worth it. So let's take a look. Man, you know what the hardest thing about filming this video is that I'm trying very hard not to show any emotions, or at least raising the volume of my voice. So first things first, let's log on to Simplii Financial. Go to global money transfer. Let's do $1,000. Hell no, I ain't got money for that. $500. Look, if I'm gonna be losing money on transfer fees, I'm not losing a percentage of $1,000. I'm a cheapskate. Alright, select country. I'm in Taiwan right now. This goes back to $1,000. You know what? Wait, whatever. I'll change it later. So, according to Simplii Financial, 1,000 Canadian dollars equals to 718 US dollars. Let's check the exchange rate right now. Oh wow, on XE currency converter, I should be getting 737 US dollars. So Simplii Financial takes a 2.5% currency conversion markup? That is insanely high. Wow, I did not expect that. And I see another problem. The only currency that I can transfer back to Taiwan is US dollars. And if you didn't know, Taiwan has its own currency called the New Taiwanese Dollar. So once US dollar comes to Taiwan, the local bank will convert that money into New Taiwanese dollar, which will hit me with another currency conversion charge. So first impression is not good, although I think it's only Taiwan that's getting the short end of the stick. Cause I checked like 24 other countries on Simplii Financial, and it seems like other countries can be transferred over to its own local currency, not just US dollars. So that's a positive. So obviously add new recipient, country, Taiwan. Okay, you need all of this information.
A few moments later.
Okay, now that I added all the info, let's confirm. Alright, let's send some money. I did skip quite a few pages due to sensitive personal information. But anyways, let's send some money. So we're sending 500 bucks. So Simplii Financial tells me that we will get 359.3 US dollars. What's the currency conversion right now? 368? F me. That's a large ass service fee.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm so f***ed. Yeah, I got a little bit aggravated. Bro, it's hard to stay cool, man. Anyways, let's check out Wise, one of the lowest fees in the industry. And they're claiming $364.72, so they're charging a 1% fee. So transferring money globally using Simplii Financial is 2.5 times more expensive than Wise. I can only imagine the difference in service charge if you're transferring large amounts, like over 5 figures. So this is my first time using Simplii Financial to transfer money abroad, so I'm gonna be using a promo code to get a $50 cashback. And send. Now we wait. Okay, so literally only 6 hours after I used my Simplii Financial global money transfer through my credit card, I got my money in Taiwan. So here's what I have to say. The speed of the transfer is quite fast. And also, I just got my credit card statement, and indeed, I got a $2.5 cashback for transferring money abroad using my credit card. Here's the thing, that's like a 0.5% cashback. Now remember, Simplii Financial's markup for currency conversion is like 2.5%, so that leaves me with paying like 2% for transferring my money abroad. That's still a lot. And here's the thing, remember I used a promo code to get that $50 cashback? Well, it's been 5 days and I still didn't get any cash back. But you know what? The promo code can only be used once, so in the grand scheme of things, if you're using Simplii Financial to transfer money abroad a lot, that promo code shouldn't matter. So what does all this mean? Well, first of all, using Simplii Financial to transfer money abroad is surprisingly easy. I had absolutely no problems at all, other than the fact that I got a little bit aggravated.
Flashback.
368, me. And the funds were received within 6 hours, which is extremely fast. And here's the thing, the fact that you can use Simplii Financial's credit card to transfer money abroad is a huge advantage. Cause for example, let's just say you have only $100 in your bank account and that's all you have. Your paycheck doesn't come in for another week and your family member back home really needs some money due to an emergency. You can use your credit card to transfer money abroad first and then pay back later when your paycheck comes in. I mean, you want to use this as a last resort cause you don't want to transfer money you don't have abroad, but it's an option for emergency purposes. So those are the positives. What about the negatives? Well, the major negative, the fees, 2.5% markup or service charge for your transfers abroad. That's insanely high. And obviously, that should be a deal breaker for most people. So in conclusion, I would say that in 95% of the situations, using Simplii Financial to transfer your money abroad is just not worth it. Although I would say that this is a good backup option because you can use your credit card to transfer money abroad without penalty. So anyways, that's it for today. So if you enjoyed this video or learned something, consider a like and sub. And if you're new to the channel, I make financial tips for Canadians in my long form content and financial comedy in my shorts. With that said, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.